Welcome to Shit Happens! Week number
Uno Cinco! That's for you, Mr. Jeff May.
High fives. Up top.
That's Dr. Jeff May.
Dr. Jeff May for you guys. So, we have our impromptu Dr. Lau coach today, Dr. David Moore.
Yes.
Still with us?
I flew in from New Jersey again.
Again, still?
Still in. I had nothing to do. I needed to be here. And this is Janine.
Here I am.
And she was from New Jersey as well?
Yes. And I'm not a New Jersey housewife or desperate housewife.
But lives very close. Lives very near there. She lives one town over. Actually, some of them live in Wayne.
They do.
Yeah.
I know them.
It's close.
Yeah.
Wow.
No
Anyway.
association. All right. So I'm here to give my testimony of why chiropractic is just awesome. So the story I get to share is a story that most people wouldn't share on camera in a room with.
It's a very brave moment for Janine.
Brave. I am. I'm brave, and I'm with 3 men here, and I guess I'm going to hear.
Could be uncomfortable. But
there's
the story,
a man behind you and a
the
beautiful
story
lady
is
as
more
well.
important for you to hear than her own embarrassment.
So, as I go out there on behalf of all us women out there, we do suffer from one problem that no one talks about, and we rarely tell our doctors, but I've been telling my doctor for about 20 years, same thing. I don't go to the bathroom.
Constipation is very common with women, apparently.
At
Did
all.
you know that, guys? Did you guys know that?
They go to the
Sure. How is
bathroom,
it?
so they.
Well, they may.
Why?
I'm just saying they may have told you. I'm just saying, as doctors that now come, I've said this to large groups of
You're
people.
taking my thunder here.
Apparently, this
You're-
happens a lot, and all the women go, That's how I found out.
It's common, but not normal.
Yes.
It's common.
Exactly.
Did I say it's normal?
No.
No, it's very common.
We're
But most people,
Well, yet unfortunate. Go ahead.
please.
So, on behalf of going to my doctor for 20 years, he has told me, you don't eat enough fiber, you don't work out enough, you're not doing this, you're not eating enough lettuce, take some Metamucil. And I do all of the above. I eat more fiber, I'm drinking more green tea, and you name it, I've done it all. And 20 years later, there is absolutely no difference. I could still go. My goal was 3 weeks I went, and that is not good. It's not good for your skin. You're dying. I'm getting
3
colon
weeks.
cancer one
3
day.
weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
3 weeks without.
Let's get to the
having a bowel
miracle.
movement.
You walk into my office.
We call that a opportunity.
I know that one day I'm going down. I've
That's
already
just-
prescribed.
You know what you needed? You needed the same physician that
Right.
See, I
She
think,
was a little pediatrician.
yeah.
For the pediatrician then.
No,
Talked
she needed
about
to have
last week.
torticollis so
That
that
is-
she could have the
Did your
colonoscopy.
neck hurt? Was your neck like this?
It's a very crappy story. Let's get to the good part. Let's get to the good part.
Is this still PG-13?
So
Crap,
far.
is
From
it
my
crappy?
end, it will be.
It's because they're crappy dudes.
I don't know. I'm
That's
still good on the
Scooby-Doo's
scotch, right? So far, so good?
Oh, you spoke.
No.
He's not on camera. He's not on camera.
No,
His
no.
line comes on
But
camera.
I didn't say anything bad.
I don't know. That's out on a debate.
All right,
Okay.
so
Debating.
that's the problem with what happened.
What
What
happened?
happened?
What happened? I know Dave, and somehow or another I
Oh, I
went
thought that was Lyle Kochek.
Oh, Lyle. I wouldn't tell Lyle. I would tell Dave. However, I tell Dave, and how I wound up telling him my bowel movement story, I'm not sure. We know each other outside of chiropractic.
It's a private moment.
It was, but I was comfortable enough to share my story as he's telling me about chiropractic, and he says, you need to be adjusted. So, absolutely, why
Okay,
not?
now back up. For the New Mexico docs, they don't know what adjustment is, so you might have to describe it later
What do they even
on.
call it? It's some sort of fixation removal technique, or do they even do that at all?
I don't know what they do there.
The hot packs,
Yeah. there you go.
foot
What's that
baths,
state?
crystals.
Almost in unison.
Anyway,
As the story evolves, I go in, my adjustment. Upon first adjustment, there was a party happening. There was an absolute
you know what she's talking about.
bowel movement party. And from that day forward, I can honestly tell you, I feel different. My workouts are different. I know my health is different. I fully believe it. On top of that, I'll shift for 1 second.
Shift.
Cholesterol.
Shift happens. Talk about that
Cholesterol.
shift.
Cholesterol drop.
What if we
All
take the
kinds
F
of
out of
amazing things have happened, and I feel like $1 million.
No, that's a chiropractic story.
Awesome.
And we're being serious.
Now, can I just ask off camera? Did you tell?
Why don't you come on camera?
No, I'm good back there.
No, no.
Did you tell your
Because he
Erd that?
knows.
Did you tell your Erd that?
I actually have. I've told many people that.
But what did your ERD say? Lucky.
Which rhymes with
Turd.
work with me. He didn't have two of my
ERDs?
ERDs.
Erds.
They're real doctors.
Real doctor.
Yes.
We're not real doctors.
Okay.
RD.
Both said that they can't. It sounds good, but they could never claim that to be true.
Because we don't have one of
20
those
years.
gold
The
standard.
other doctor was my
Clinical
gynecologist.
We need random
Trials.
clinical controlled trials.
What's your story on that one?
I believe the study of parachutes working, right?
Yeah.
Do parachutes work? Yeah, they really did a randomized clinical trial to see if parachutes actually work.
The other doctor was my gynecologist. Because I would tell him all the time.
And he
"Now,
said,
Mary's." He couldn't claim that to be the reason why. But
They
he
have
was
no
happy.
idea, basically.
He was happy.
It's
He
curable but not treatable.
how do you say that again?
It's curable but not treatable. So, what do you, any dialogue about this?
It's truly amazing that she suffered from this. Really?
20 years.
20 years. Are you kidding me? 20 years. She had no idea, and she was telling people and asking her doctor, and they had no idea. Oh, take Metamucil.
And the one
drink more
different
water,
thing she did was she
exercise,
adjusted. We removed the
The
subluxation.
difference was made through the adjustment.
Lucky.
Removal
This
of that
is the
subluxation.
truest story. This is not even.
One
This
adjustment.
isn't embellished this much.
Which
There-
Why do you look at me when you say embellish?
We got a little-
Subconscious? I don't know.
So that's the story.
That's my
So,
story.
It's amazing.
how do we usually wrap up the shift?
To wrap it up,
So for this week on the shift for Uno Cinco, it's
For you, Jeff May.
And Sean.
wait a minute, and Price, you gotta give the.
Okay, but the next time you have to have the signature Jeff May shirt on for the shift. Challenge gauntlet thrown down.
And
Done.
You're not gonna want to miss Uno.
Say.
Say.
Says. See you next time.
Wave. Bye-bye.